What's going on, y'all? 75Junction, it's your boy Sherm. I'm here with a very special guest today. Today we got DJ Dirty D in the building. How are you feeling?
Hey, y'all. What's up?
Dirty Diana.
Yes.
I messed it up.
Dirty Diana. It's okay because my real name's Diana. People have been calling me Diane for years. I just let them get away with it. And recently I started saying, nah. Don't call me Diane. It's Diana, but I don't care about the die. People call me D. It's okay.
Okay, I got you. Well, so for those who don't know, you can just introduce yourself. Let us know who you are, what you do.
Yes, well, y'all already know it's your girl, DJ Dirty Die. Hashtag my DJ is dirty. You know, okay. A VA representative. I love Virginia.
For sure. Definitely. I don't know. Like, a lot of people, like, complain about Virginia sometimes. They, like, you know, say, like, there's not a lot to do or whatever. And I just feel like wherever you are is what you make of it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, if you're not having a good time there, you might want to do some internal reflecting and seeing why.
Yeah,
you know?
Or make up your own event and do it. That's what I do. Facts. If I feel like it ain't nothing popping, I make it pop.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, just throw your own event if you don't feel like it. I think Virginia has a lot to offer. I think you just need to know who to follow and where to go. You know, the right places to go.
Right.
Because we have a lot to offer out here. It does be boring if all you want to do is go to the club. I mean,
the club scene ain't all that great though. I will give you that.
Yeah, like
if you want clubs, you go like Nova. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like Noir.
Okay.
I love that club. That's probably the sexiest club we ever had in Virginia.
I ain't never been.
It's nice. It's members only too, and that's another reason I like it. It's
so
exclusive.
I can't get in
You can get in. You just gotta get a membership.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a yearly thing, or okay.
And it's all black. It's called Noir. When you walk in, it's so sexy. Like,
okay.
It's really for the grown and sexy because you got to dress up and go. But I think we have nice things out here. People just don't know about it.
Yeah, you gotta know who knows what and where to go and stuff. Okay, that's dope.
And find your type of crowd.
Right. No, that's definitely like paramount is finding like your crowd and you know people that are like minded and stuff like that. So that way you know your mutual interests line up. So all that being said, you are a DJ. You do you had a radio show. I mean, you've done a lot. Like what have you not done? I guess I should ask that.
Now that's a hard question.
No, listen, you never know what you haven't done until you sit down and think about it. Like, I don't know what I haven't done because I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's hard to figure out what you haven't done.
I mean, I haven't jumped out of a plane or anything crazy, but as far as anything in the music industry, I feel like I have done. Entertainment wise, I'll say that, not music, but entertainment wise.
I got you.
As far as my field.
Right. Have you done
promoting, DJing? I used to be in dance groups back in the day. I don't I say dancer, but as soon as you say dancer, people like, oh.
They think stripper or something.
Right. And I'm like, no, like, dude, we had to hammer. Like, we was busting it behind the dance group, it was a female rap group back in the day. Tough. And our choreographer was Slim Tim of the 7-Eleven Boys. So he was a huge dancer back in the day. Like, they was like a lit group. And he ended up being our choreographer for the dance group and the rap group. So
okay, that's dope. Now, doing the DJing, like what kind of got you started in that area, I guess I should say? Like, why did you decide DJing was your calling?
Well, I'm going to say the Lord made it my calling because I didn't know. Like, but when I reflect back on it, like my dad used to DJ, my brother DJ. Every time we go out of town, people, you need to ride in the front seat so you can play all the music. Like, I used to make like mixtapes for my homies back in the day, but I never thought of myself being a DJ. So when I moved to Atlanta, I want to say 2010. Yeah, 2010, I was living in Atlanta, and that was the first time I ever heard of a DJ school. Okay. And when I seen that they had a DJ school, I was like, oh, I want to go to a DJ school. They teach you all the different software. They teach you everything. But when I looked up the price, I just moved to Atlanta. I'm like, nah, I got a baby, you're broke. Like, I can't afford this. So my homeboy ended up starting a radio station out here. Shout out to DJ Silk. And he was home and they was doing the radio and I called into the radio. I was like, man, when I come home, you're going to teach me how to DJ. He was like, I got you, Dirty. I got you. So my homegirl, rest in peace, Lavette, she ended up passing away and I came down here for the funeral.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. It happened years ago, but rest in peace, Lavette. But I came here for the funeral and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to just stay here. I was missing home. I was homesick. Silk already told me he'll teach me how to DJ. It was on. And to be honest with you, ever since he started teaching me, that's how I said it's the Lord, because I haven't reached out to nobody for no gig. All of my gigs have been word of mouth. Like people rock with me out here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Silk for teaching me. Once he taught me, once I got my first gig, it was pretty much a wrap after that. I've been, no matter what, I get booked once a month, and right now I'm booked every weekend through the July. You know what I'm saying?
So you hot commodity right now. Yeah. Okay.
I'm popping.
That's dope. Now, so is it like scratching, like and stuff like that?
I know how to scratch.
Okay.
I know how to blend. I feel like as a DJ, you should know how to do all of it. So when I originally learned, I learned on turntables. I have a controller now just because there's less stuff for me to carry as a woman. When I was carrying all the turntables, like I still got my security that bring my equipment in because I bring my speakers and stuff. But them turntables and them cases, and then you got to carry the mixer separate. Yeah. It's just a lot, and it's real heavy. So I do know how to do all of that. But when it comes to DJing, I'm just trying to provide the soundtrack. Like I ain't trying to be the scratch mechanic. You know what I'm saying? I might blend some songs because people like blends, but I ain't gonna keep scratching the record up because me, if I'm dancing, I'm like, all right, play the fucking record. You know what I'm saying? I like scratching. I like the art of it. I love everything about the DJ, but I'm not going to be a scratch mechanic in the middle of my set.
No, facts. I got you. I guess it depends on the crowd too. You know what I'm saying? Like who you're doing it for. Exactly. Like they might want a different type of sound, or
there's some real hip hop heads that still want to hear you scratching and do all of that. But I know how to do it all. So if they put me to the test, it's like I got it. Like
right.
I wouldn't want to be a DJ if I didn't know how. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like as a DJ, you should know how to do all of it. Even if you can't do it well, I feel like you should know how to do it.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Now, music is evolutionary. You know what I'm saying? We've gone from many different types of sounds from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to present day. How do you deal with that transition? Like, do you incorporate like a lot of like 90s into it, and then like you might throw like with throwback like from the 80s, and like how do you mix up the music, or do you kind of just play that by ear with the crowd? Like you see the crowd and the type of demographic you have, and you base the music based on that?
Yeah, I'll base it on that. But like say, prior, before they book me for the event, they already paid their deposit, so I already know what I'm working with. Most of the time I do private events. And it's like 50 and 60 year olds. And that's like my favorite. Okay. Because that era of music was just so good. And they let me rock out. They let me be free. They feed me. They pay me good. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got a DJ for the whole 4 hours because they be cooking. And I mean, not cooking, but they eat. They saying praises and thanking people. So you really get more for your money when you do those events. Right. And then it's like, depending on the crowd, normally if I do a normal event, if I know a DJ is up behind me, I'll try to play all old stuff because I want to get them the chance to play what's popping now. Right. I don't like to take they shine, and I feel like a lot of DJs do that because they don't know no better, or maybe they don't care. They be like, oh, let me get the hottest record out so people can think I'm the popping DJ, but it's not really what you play as a DJ. Is really how you get the crowd and how you make people feel when you DJing. You know what I'm saying? Because you can play all the hot songs, but if you just dropping them and you ain't playing it at the right time, it's like, man, this DJ whack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of DJs, like you said, definitely struggle with that because, I mean, like DJing is one thing, but being able to control the room and the mood is a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you have that down pat, I feel like that's what makes a good DJ. Somebody that can control the room, somebody that can change the tempo if need be, you know what I'm saying? And just give the people what they want.
Right.
You know
so like at weddings and things of that nature, when I know it's older people there, I'll try to play their crowd of music first, like the 60s, 70s music, because I know they ain't going to stay there long. And I know they want to party too. But I also want their business cards because they the ones that pay the DJs. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I really love to accommodate the old people first, and then I go up to the newer music as it get later, because I know the younger kids are coming in later anyway. All the songs that they want to hear, I play later, and we still rock out. So I try to play music for everybody, reggae, go-go. Okay. I try to do everything because I'm like, we got 4 hours. We don't have to listen to trap the whole 4 hours. There's so much music out there. Like, you don't have to keep playing the same thing, So I try to stay up to date with the newer music though, because
I got you.
I'd be like, what are you talking about?
So do you have like a mainstream new artist that you're more favorable towards, or who you rocking with right now?
Independent or industry?
Let's do both.
Okay, so industry, I am really feeling Bia.
Who?
Bia.
Bia.
She I don't know if she's still signed with Pharrell and them, but Family, aka Nate, he was her manager before, but she shot a video out here a while ago. But she dropped the album, it's called For Certain, and I really love that album.
Okay, I'm about to check it out. I haven't heard of her.
I like Bia. Bia's dope. She got like 4 or 5 BIA. Yes, she got that. It's a lot of people using. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Oh, okay, I have heard that.
Bia, yeah, that's Bia.
Oh, okay,
but she been dope. But you know now people catching on, and I'm like, yeah, Bia, it's your turn, because she mixed and she rap in different languages too. Like she's really dope. So I like Bia.
Okay.
Independent, I would have to say what I was just listening to, and that's Boogie, because he just dropped. So his album is called Go Eater. Okay. I love his album. He's one of my favorite Virginia artists.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely one of my favorites. He got some really dope albums, but Go Eater is one of my favorites.
Okay, fire. Now you also did a album. Yes. Now it was a conglomerate, kind of like a
fake DJ Khaled. I'm a fake female Khaled out here.
Oh my goodness. But so I mean, it's similar to the DJ Khaled style, but you did it with Virginia artists and
all Virginia producers.
Nice.
All Virginia graphics. The video was shot by Virginia artists. Everything was Virginia. So the producers I worked with was Beach Boy, Jossie, my producer, and Point Guard. And then the artist was TZ So Dope, Tree, Sick Mike, East Coast Mikey, Keto Bananas, John Stacy, S. Hoffa, and Casey Amore and Scoozy.
Okay. Nice. So you had a nice ensemble going there.
Yes. It's 8 artists, but it's only 7 songs.
Okay, so you had someone double up on the song?
John Stacy and S. Dot are on the song together. Okay, called Shooting for the Stars.
Okay. Is it like each one got their own verse, or one was on the hook?
They got their own verse. And one thing I will say about my album, I feel like Virginia has so much talent. Not one song sounds the same. I wanted to give a variety of Virginia music. It's hip hop, but it's all different varieties of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So you got TZ starting out with Cardinal Rule bars, and then Tree come in with a whole different type of beat, and he's saying ain't shit if you ain't taking care of your kids, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Sick Mike, he more gutter, you know what I'm saying? And then Keita, she rapping and singing, so she give you a little bit of R&B, hip hop. Okay. Then you got John Stacy and S. Dot, they rapping over a jazz beat that Jossie did that was crazy. And then Scoozy gives me the skateboard music, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, then Casey, she's a trap jazz singer. So it's
interesting mix. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All different music and varieties. I just wanted to have an album that just showcase Virginia in different ways. Like, not every artist is the same, and we don't have a sound. People be saying we have a sound. No, we don't. All Virginia artists they sound different, and they all dope. So any sound we got, I would say we have a dope sound, because everybody is dope. But
right, for sure, yeah, yes. It's hard to like pinpoint like a signature sound, like you said, because it's like you said, everybody's so different. I mean, from Pharrell to Missy Elliott to the local artists, like everybody's different as far as how they go about doing stuff. But that's dope. So curating something like that, like how long did it take to put all that together, and what were some hills you had to climb over to get to that point?
The main hill with working with a lot of artists is timing. When are they available to do this? Right. When are they available to do that? It took 2 years to put that album out. Okay. Scoozy's song had been done 2 years before the album even dropped.
Oh man.
John Stacy and them song I think was done the first year, so a lot of those songs were so old to us, but they had just came out last year. So it took about 2 years. I wanted to drop a video for each one. The only person video we didn't finish was Scoozy's. But everybody else had a video. I still have a documentary I ain't dropped to go with it. I wanted my album to teach artists how to put out an album. Like, not just put out an album. My daughter Ivy, DJ Boy Girl, she made me a magazine to go with it. I wanted a magazine. The magazine basically highlighted all the artists and producers that was a part of the project.
Nice. Okay.
I wanted to do a documentary with it. I wanted to have the videos with it. I wanted to put it out like a Beyonce project. You know how she do hers? She be like, she just drop
like a
it
whole story
and then
rollout.
make them all the videos and she got a whole story. Like I thought that was so dope how she did it. So like my listening party, I wanted my listening party to be like the old school Motown listening parties where they vote on a song so for the listening party, I just wrote all the songs down and I put mics underneath so people can vote on each song, and that's how I dropped the singles. But I end up dropping them all at the same time.
I got you.
But that was the plan, but I didn't execute that portion.
I got you. I mean, plans are always subject to change. You know, I mean, I that's one thing I've learned in my short 26 years here is that
26.
26, yeah.
Oh,
I know. I'm still a baby, right? But like obviously, like you plan for something, but everything never really goes according to that plan. There's always some type of deviation or some type of fork in the road that you end up coming across, and you have to change course or alter things to get a different result, but kind of similar. And sometimes you can't even get the end result. It's just like, okay, well, if I focus so much on perfection, it'll never get done.
No, you can't focus on the perfection part, because what you be thinking is has to be perfect sounds great to somebody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? And 26 ain't bad, because I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing when you get my age, because I feel like y'all are definitely way ahead of us as far as having the support and having people back y'all up, like people really believe in y'all. Like our generation, we really didn't have people believe in us. Yeah. So that's why a lot of people our age, you just now seeing like, you like, oh, they blowing up in their 40s. But it's only, I think it's because of, you know, how we was raised, and then y'all generation just got it popping. Like y'all are super lit, and y'all just so responsible, and you just learn stuff different. So I'm excited to see your generation, my daughter. I'm waiting to see what y'all gonna be doing in y'all 40s, because I think it's gonna be way epic.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the goal, obviously. And you know, you said people pop in their 40s, and I always tell people that there's no timeline on success. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be successful. Like I think who was it? Samuel Jackson. Yep. He didn't start doing roles until he was like in his late 40s, I think.
Yeah, I think
like,
it was
late
him
40s.
and it was one more person they said. Was it Angela Bassett? Or somebody got their award late when they was older or something like that. Yeah. I can't remember who it was though.
But yeah, like people do so much stuff in their life and get in successful positions later on. Like, I mean, if you look at like Robert Downey Jr., you know, he was downward spiraling in his life, you know what I'm saying, doing drugs, getting locked up in jail, and then he literally turned it around, became Iron Man, got one of the highest paid actors in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's timeline is different. So I always tell people not to like compare yourself to other people or look at where someone's at now and try to like, oh, I need to be there now. Like, no, just
focus
put
on
in the work,
you
and focus
make it
on
happen.
you.
Yeah,
right.
I'm a true believer in that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then when you said that, you know, our generation is kind of like a little bit ahead of your generation as far as like timing is concerned, I would hope that we are, just because of the resources that we have. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like we got the internet at our fingertips. Everything. We grew up, like our generation, like the millennials grew up with technology. Right. And, you know, as it was coming out, we were developing with it. So we should, I hope, you know what I'm saying, know how to use that to our advantage and put ourselves in positions to be successful.
Right. I just like to see it, I guess, because you know how the old folks be like, oh, I remember this. Like, I don't feel like I'm that old, but just seeing it and seeing y'all pop, it just makes me proud. So.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
I like that.
No, we trying.
I just like to see people win, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm a true believer in let's win.
Facts. Now, you mentioned your daughter, DJ Boy Girl, so let's talk a little bit about that. So what do you feel like she kind of like, did she come to you and be like, hey, I want to DJ, I see what you're doing, I want to do it, or like how did that come about? I still remember I interviewed her already, but
to be honest with you, Ivy just started DJing. She had a controller. And I didn't know she was interested in doing DJing. You know what I'm saying? And I think she only came to me one time because she didn't want to be a DJ like me. She said, Mom, I think you should slow the music down. You should chop and screw. Like, she used to critique me. And I think that's what made her want to be a DJ. Like, nah, I want to DJ and do this. Because she not doing that. So let me, you know what I'm saying? Because her DJ style is total opposite from mine. And she listens to total different music. But nah. The only thing I ever did was invest. She said she wanted something. I'd be like, all right, we'll make it happen. You know, so I'm a real number one supporter of my baby. That's my girl.
That's awesome.
But she just went for it. But she been a go-getter leader since she was born. So
yeah, no, for sure. I think I remember her saying, and I think when because I interviewed her, and I think she said something very similar to what you said, where like, you know, people would hand you the aux and stuff like that. Like they kept giving her the aux because they liked like the music that she played and stuff like that. And I think she did mention that kind of being a part of like, oh, well, why don't I, you know, try doing this myself too? Yeah.
And then I would never discourage her from not doing it. Anything she ever said she want to do, all right, do it, girl, you can do it, you know, because I'm a believer that you can do it.
Yeah.
The only person that's stopping you was you. So
that's dope. I wish more parents were like that, because I feel like a lot of parents will kill their kids' dreams early on, you know what I'm saying, before they even get a chance to try it.
And that's why I'll be mad. That's why I'll be like, y'all generation has it better than ours. I feel like us as parents are more supportive of our kids than our parents were, or our grandparents, because a lot of us was raised by our grandparents,
right? And
you know, they didn't do nothing, so they like, nah, you can't make it happen, or you'll never do this. But
right,
yes you can.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, you sit there, you go through life, and I would rather try it and fail, you know what I'm saying, but like, okay, well, I'm gonna pull out now that I failed, I tried it, it is what it is, opposed to never trying it and then just regretting it, you know what I'm saying. So yeah,
I don't want to live with them regrets.
Yeah, that's dope. Because I mean, a lot of parents, they just be like, yeah, you know, you should be, you know, a doctor or go to college. And I'm like, bro, college is like a scam, bro. Like, like it's not a scam. Like, it depends on what you want. You know what I'm saying? It depends what you want to do in life. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, you can't not go to college. You have to go to college for that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But if you like want to do arts and stuff like that, you don't need to go to college for that. You can go literally go on YouTube, learn how to do art, learn how to do whatever you're trying to do, and then just do it. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to the people on YouTube that's willing to teach it for free, because a lot of people be giving free lessons and everything. So it's definitely, if you want to learn it, you can definitely learn it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then I mean, and they do get something out of it too, because obviously, like if you're like really like good, like you get a lot of subscribers, you get monetized, and you make I got like the private lessons on the side, like you could pay me, you know, the private lessons with you, where I got like my private package, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that you could pay for. So like they don't get their
ways to hustle,
and that's,
I'm learning that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love the internet, and just because there's so many different things that you can do and make money doing, you know what I'm saying, that otherwise wouldn't have been possible, you know, 15, 20 years ago. Yeah. So, because
I'm hearing that people making money off of TikTok, Instagram. Like I follow this guy, he was like, how you can get paid on Instagram, and I'm gonna be nosy and see now, I'm gonna look. I was like, oh, okay, so let me learn these things. Right. That's why I'm like, I'm old, I don't know how to keep up with. There's so much stuff to keep up with,
Yeah, I mean, in our generation struggles with that too, because there's always something new. People always reinventing different ways to make money, like looking at, okay, how can we monetize this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we have people make money promoting stuff, doing things on Instagram, TikTok? I mean, I didn't believe that people were getting money on TikTok, and they're like, no, you really are. I was like, oh
no, yeah, they really are.
That's crazy.
I want to find some dancers to maybe bring my songs to life, maybe, because all my stuff on TikTok anyway. I just guess I need to pay somebody.
Yeah, and TikTok is surprisingly easy to get exposure on. Like I think I tried it. Like I did like 2 videos, and I just like put some hashtags in there. Didn't follow nobody, didn't have any followers, and then literally
you blew up.
And then it didn't even blow up. It just got like one of them had like 900 views, but 900 views and not following nobody.
Right, that's good.
I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. I just left it up there for a couple days.
Follows, and I was posting my little DJ blends. I was like, let me just throw something up here to keep people. See if they look, and I was like, oh Lord, I got a bunch of followers. Oh, this is real active over here. Who are all these people? Like, it's totally different. I will say that. Yeah, no, different type of support.
Yeah, it's crazy for sure. And just trying to see how, because like I do see a lot, like people can like have like 1 million followers on TikTok, but on Instagram they got like 1,000, 2,000 followers. Like the translatability between apps isn't really there. But I mean, if you pop it on TikTok, focus on what's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's my philosophy. You know what I'm saying?
I have more followers on Instagram, so I cater to Instagram more.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's where you're gonna get the most interaction with the most people.
Gonna see your stuff. Facebook is still on that little cap.
Yeah,
and I've been in that cap for
like
7
friend
years.
Cap. Yeah, yep.
Niggas be happy as hell when people follow me. They be waiting for 10 years. Like, my bad. I don't go
that's
these
true.
People.
That's true. I don't even use Facebook for like promotion for real. Like I promote a couple things up there, but it's mostly just for interactions with people or other
to be
memes
honest
and
with
stuff.
you, I think I get more support from Facebook.
Yeah, it is more personable on Facebook.
As far as family and people really pulling up, I feel like support wise, because it's way easier for people to share your content up there. They just hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to repost or none of that. So I would say Facebook is lit. You just got a cap.
Right.
And you can start the fan page, but more people want to follow me than my fan page, and I'm like, it's the same thing, y'all. posting the same stuff, you know.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the difference between the fan page. I think because the fan page
I think the fan page you can have more people.
It's like, but it's not like friends, right? It's just followers, correct?
Followers, right?
Okay,
and it's still, I think it's still linked to your personal page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I never understood how that worked because I don't have a fan page because I'm not that big yet. But
oh well, I have one for my DJ.
I got you.
Stuff and for the Dirty Show.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a page for Respect the CJ. And then I have a photo booth
the CJ,
too.
that's dope.
Yeah, I got a Respect the CJ page where I pay homage to all the CJs. And then I have a mirror photo booth called Oh Snap Me. So,
okay, dope. Now, who are some of your? Now you mentioned CJs. What are some of your? Who are some of your favorite CJs?
My favorite CJ is not from around here. Her name, I think she's only like 13. I think she just turned 14.
Oh wow.
Her name is DJ Sophia Rocks.
Okay.
I love her. She's super dope.
How'd you find her?
Ill. On Instagram.
Instagram? Okay, I got you.
I started my Respect the CJ page and I was like, man, I'm only going to follow the female CJs. So I followed this one page and they had a bunch of CJs up there and I started following them. So anybody I see dope or if they do a mix, I just repost it and try to pay homage to the girls and get more attention on the female DJs because guys stick together so they always look out for each other, but you don't never hear about the female CJs. So.
That's true. Yeah.
And they really dope. Like some of them are iller than the guys. Like Sophia Rocks is way better than me. Like,
oh man.
She's doing everything in her set and you can't even tell that she's scratching so good that you don't even care. You don't hear it that much because the way she blending and transition.
Damn,
like
and at 14 she's doing that.
Well, she's been doing it longer than that. I think she just turned 14. So
okay. So
I think her dad was a DJ though, but I think he was like more. I don't know her dad name, but he was more of like a scratch mechanic. And I think she learned from the best. Like she, like my dad won't no scratch mechanic. He wanted the DJs. He liked to talk to the music. So he playing the music, but he want to walk around. He want to slow dance. He want to talk the talk. That's the kind of DJ my dad was, and my brother was like a house party DJ, so all he playing is the bump and grind, and to make the girls back it up. So.
Right. Okay.
Won't no scratch mechanics, but her teacher was a great teacher. I like DJ Sophia Rocks. Around here, DJ Erica B, she's dope. DJ Lady Desire, DJ Nakilla, DJ E Shorty, Kyra Chaos and DJ Kyra. It's a few more. Oh, and I got my little protege DJ All Natural. She gonna be opening up. She gonna DJ her first set at my Juneteenth event.
Okay.
I will say I gave her DJ lessons, but I feel like she already knew what she was doing when she came. I just taught her other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she gonna represent.
That's dope.
I'm looking forward to her opening up, so we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, and just from you naming them alone, like that's a lot. Like I didn't know it was.
It's a lot around here. Like DJ B Right, she on Hot 97 now. She was in Houston. She done DJed in Miami. She done been all the way over, and she got an album out now. She singing, so you know, it's a lot of CJs out here doing it. Some in Texas, like I'm with MP3 Wax Family. We got a bunch of CJs on the MP3 Wax Family. So yeah. Ladies, dope. It's our time to shine.
That's fire. That's dope. Okay. Yes. Now let's talk a little bit about musical influences. So music that's inspired you over the years or that just resonates with you. What is some of that?
I love Nas. So soon as summer start, and it might be May, I drop Illmatic. Like I just gotta hear that as soon as it get hot outside. I love him. And then I love like the old school, like Frankie Beverly and Maze. I love Charlie Wilson voice. I just like good music. If I had to choose, I love R&B. I love I'm a hopeful romantic. I love songs, and I love rap songs where they singing about women. Okay. I feel like more rappers need to do that because ladies love it, and we support y'all. We gonna spend our last, so talk about us. We like to be talked about. I love songs about us. So yeah. Okay. Nas is my favorite. Female wise, MC Light is the female rapper that made me want to rap. Okay. Dope. I loved MC Light. I thought she was like the illest. She used to always hang with all the guys, and then she always had bars. So MC Light is my favorite female female artists.
Okay, dope. Yeah, well, I mean, when when people talk about female artists, normally they're like, yeah, Lil' Kim or.
Oh, I do now. Lil' Kim was a big influence on me. Now
oh, no,
I dyed my hair every color that she had hers. Like no bullshit. I had the green, every color. I had like I love Lil' Kim, but as a youngin' growing up, MC Light made me want to like rap. Like,
made you want to pick up the mic. I got you.
Yes.
Okay, for
but
sure.
I love Lil' Kim too.
That's dope.
And Foxy.
Okay, yeah, and a lot of youth nowadays they're looking at the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's and
City Girls.
Rap City, all that City Girls, yeah, all that.
And it's so funny because I find myself like, what are they saying? Like because I have a 15-year-old, but then I'd be like, girl, Lil' Kim was saying way worse stuff.
Yeah,
like,
listen.
And then they talk about that Throat Baby song. I'm like, yo, Akinelli was saying put it in your mouth like
exactly.
years ago. Like, and Cameron was so disrespectful. You gonna suck it or not? Like,
right. And that's my thing with music. You know what I'm saying? People always like the older people. They're like, yeah, this generation music talking about the wrong stuff. I'm like, bro, like y'all, did y'all not hear what Tupac and Biggie was saying to each other? Like, did you not hear like music in the 90s in general?
The
like
same thing.
Same thing. It just got a different beat.
Different beat, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like so
more of a trappy feel.
Right, exactly, and that's going to change.
Singing Throat Baby instead of the girl singing put it in your mouth.
Right, exactly. So it is what it is. And then what was one song I remembered? To the Window to the Wall. What was that song called? I can't remember the name of it.
That's the Yin Yang Twins.
Anything from the Yin Yang Twins was crazy. Yeah. Like the Whisper song, wild. Yeah. I was like,
and Wait.
Yep.
And Shake That Monkey. No, that's them and Too Short. Yeah, they had some wild songs.
Too Short too. Too Short.
Yeah, Luke, all of that.
So that's why I was saying like the artists in the 90s, they was talking some shit. So
they was doing some shit too. Because let me just tell you, the first time I ever seen Luke live, it was at a club in Norfolk called Club Pizzazz. And he didn't bring no girls with him at all. All I heard him say on the mic was, I need some bitches up here to get naked and drop that ass or something like that.
Oh,
and
man.
The whole crowd went crazy and them bitches ran on stage and got naked. And that was the first time I ever seen something like that, because I never, like me and my friends, we weren't into no stuff like that. So when I seen it, I was like, oh my God, I don't even think I should need to be here. Like, busted wide open. After that, I think the club got shut down after Luke.
Oh, nah. Damn.
Luke, it came, I didn't even know if it was strippers in there or not. That jank came, it turned into a whole stripper party. It was wild. I wasn't even old enough to get in that club. I had a fake ID.
Oh man, that's crazy. People always talk about fake IDs.
Then the fake IDs was popping.
I've never seen a fake ID before.
Oh my God,
I've never seen one before.
I had a fake ID, and then it was this girl that used to hang with me. She was older. She used to hang with us, and we was light skinned with freckles. So if she didn't go with us, I would use her ID.
Okay, gotcha.
But my fake ID I got right off of Mercury Boulevard, across from Langley Square. Right in front of Langley Square was this little building. It was like one of those check cashing places. So they give you one of those IDs with your name, and we just got one of those IDs and changed our year of birth. Yeah, it was so easy back then.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like they don't have all the shit we have now. So we was lit. We was all up in the clubs too young.
That's wild. Okay. That's dope. Yeah, maybe I was around the wrong crowd, but I never had like a fake ID or anything like that, or saw a fake ID or anything like that.
No, you were around the right crowd because you didn't have that.
Well,
I was around the wrong crowd and growing up too damn fast or something. Like, why did I need to be in a club at 16 when you got to be 18 and 21 and up?
I mean,
but those were the times of my life. Like, I had a blast.
Yeah, I feel like, just growing up in general, you want to experience what it's like to be an adult, or you just want to see what it's like in that crowd. You're like, oh, I got to be 18. Let me see if I can get in there and see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, even with alcohol, like I wanted to drink and stuff like that. And then I was drinking before I was even 21. So I was like, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's why I don't care to go out now. It's like, man, I've been clubbing since I was like 14, my nigga.
Right, exactly. Like you've been there, done that.
I was in dance crews. We was performing in clubs at 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? So we been on tour. Right. Y'all just going on tour. We been on tour. What Jay-Z say? Y'all just now doing the shit that we taught. Like, I can say that, but I don't.
I got you. That's dope. Oh man, that's funny as hell.
Yeah.
So growing obviously you're in a different age group than a lot of the youth now. So from when you were younger to seeing how the youth is now, what's something that you see that's different, culturally at least?
The kids don't go outside.
That's true.
And I think like the highlight of our childhood is hopscotch, kickball. We was outside having fun.
Right.
Like, nigga, we had to be in the house before the street lights came on, so niggas was pressed to stay outside past that. Like, they don't even want to go outside. I mean, you know, they got technology and stuff, but I would say the big difference is kids don't play outside anymore, and I think they need it.
Yeah. I do be seeing some kids around here though in the streets.
Yeah, they kids.
Yeah, so they out there playing and stuff.
I'm like, okay, that's dope. Now.
Yeah, no, that too. But I do see a little bit of kids out here, but majority of kids, like, it's not like when I was growing up, like there was kids. You always saw kids. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the apartments. There's gonna be a whole bunch of us hanging, sitting on the green thing out there. You know.
Oh, you talking about the electrical box out front? Yeah.
We gonna be sitting out there. We got our chalk. We playing hopscotch. We racing each other. Like, no matter what, somebody was racing down the street. Like, we clearing the street to race. Like, they don't do none of that no more.
No, that's true.
That's one thing I miss from my childhood. We had fun. Like, we was jumping over ditches. We was playing hide and go seek. Like, we had fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think the kids have enough fun outside anymore. They need that.
Yeah, no, that's true. I definitely feel like that helps, you know. I mean, obviously with the vitamin D from the sun, you know what I'm saying? It help vitalize your skin. But obviously, you know, kids just, they don't interact anymore. I feel like over time it's going to be, you know, detrimental to them, you know, whether it just be like from social skills, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not interacting with people, when you do interact with people, it's going to be like, okay, how do I talk to people? How do I interact with them? Like, what do I do?
Just text you.
Right, yeah.
Do we have to talk? Can't I just text?
Right.
Because a lot of kids do that too now.
Well, sure, I'm low-key like that too. It depends what it is though. Like if it's like certain things I'll have phone conversations for, but a lot of times I'm doing something, so I don't want to talk on the phone. I have to try to multitask with what I'm doing.
That is
you know
a
what I'm
lot.
saying? Because it just it messes with me, and then I just don't end up getting what I'm trying to do done, and then
it's a lot.
It's a whole ordeal. But yeah. So me personally, I prefer texting sometimes.
Well, when I say make the call, it's like my daughter pulling up outside her friend's house, and instead of just calling her saying I'm outside, we waiting for a fucking response from a text. We don't even know if her phone in her. Call her and tell her you about to come in the house. Like,
right.
That is just a phone call. Like,
I got
stuff
you.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind texting.
Okay, I got you. I feel that. Now, let's get a little personal here. Not too personal, but
Okay.
what's your?
It don't matter.
No, it ain't nothing crazy. What's your favorite food? Like, what when you go out and you got to fix it for something? What's something that you go for?
It's hibachi, hands
Hibachi.
down.
Okay.
I can eat hibachi any time of the day. I'm gonna be happy. If you want to make me happy, take me to hibachi.
Okay.
I love hibachi.
Okay, that's
Japanese
okay.
steakhouse where they cook in front of you.
Okay, gotcha.
And I love the steak and the chicken with broccoli and zucchini only.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus if they do the rice and the noodles.
I got
but
you.
I love hibachi.
Okay.
And soul food, of course.
Of course. And I went to this one place. It's in Virginia Beach. I think it's called Hot Pot 757.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, so it's got like it's like a table, and they got like a heater in the middle of the table, and they got different types of tables. But basically, the hot potters, they come out with like, you choose a broth or whatever. They come out, they put it on the heater, they heat it up, and then they bring out like meats or noodles or whatever you want, and you put it in the hot pot, and then you take it out when it's ready, and then you can eat it with the broth
like
and
the
stuff
Mongolian.
like that. Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what that's called. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got a table for barbecue where it's like a barbecue in the middle, and then you take whatever meats or vegetables you want, you put them on the grill, and they cook it. You cook it in front of you, and then when it's ready, you take it off and you can eat and stuff. So
you cooking your own food, and you paying them. I don't know if I like that.
it's dope.
No, I did like because there used to be a steakhouse that like that. If I ain't mistaken, right across from Military Circle. I think it was called the Great Steak, and you season your steak the way you want to, but you put it on the grill and you cook it to your liking. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the bomb.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't think I was gonna like that. I'm like, why I'm going to a restaurant to cook my own food? You know, like, can we close the whole restaurant down and I get it by myself, or is it? But yeah,
right.
I like places like that.
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of dope because like you can like cook the food and then you can like just have conversations or whatever it is you're trying to do while the food's cooking, and then when it's ready, you know what I'm saying, you just take it off. Because
I like hibachi because they give you a soup. They give you salad before your food come. By the time your food come, you're already full, and then they give you so much. The leftovers are.
Yeah, it's.
I want some hayashi now. You got me thinking about it. And it's Wednesday too. Normally on hump day, I get hibachi. It's hibachi hump day for me.
Hibachi hump day. That's hilarious. Okay.
And then I learned how to make it during quarantine. So you really can't tell me shit now. I'm like, if you can make hibachi, girl, you can cook anything. So I feel like I'm like top chef because I like to cook too. I used to sell dinners out here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you sell plates. Slang a place. Okay. Nice.
I was a plate slinger. I done clean apartments out here. I done did some of everything. I'm just a hustler. So if I need some money and if I know, because I have a lot of friends that's entrepreneurs, and my friends at the time, they were renovating apartments. And I was like, well, what can I do? How can I be down? They was like, you want to clean? You ain't cleaning. I said, yes, I will clean. So I used to go in there and clean the apartments and get them ready for when they resell them or, you know, get them ready for
when they post them up, whatever.
Exactly.
Okay, that's dope.
But yeah.
Okay. So you wore many hats.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Chef die. I was slinging dinners right out APAC when I used to work there.
That's fine.
$10 plate with a drink. I was giving you either fried chicken. I was doing different stuff every week, but you get 2 sides, a piece of bread. I give them a sample of my seafood casserole, a meatball, and some. I was giving them mad food for cheap, but I was making a killing.
Yeah, no, that's fire. So like doing all these different things in life, like do you feel like that helped like mold you or anything like that? Like
even the jobs. Like I've been working since I was 16. I had like 3 jobs in high school. And sometimes I be sitting down thinking, because I pray a lot, but I thank the Lord a lot because I've came a long way, you know.
Right.
But when I think about it, I'm like, damn, you know, I wasn't stable back in the day. I done worked everywhere. But all of those jobs helped me with everything I do as an entrepreneur now. Like I used to work at the hotel. I was HR at the hotel. I be hiring people. I get vendors. You know what I'm saying? I work with people a lot. And I used to work at the movie theater. I used to work in Foot Locker. Like,
right.
I got the customer service down packed. You know what I'm saying? I know how to network. It's like everything all work together. It's dope. Weird. It's crazy.
No, that makes sense because I mean everything kind of just you get different things from different jobs. Like you learn different skill sets. Like you said, customer service, or you might learn like when you were cleaning, like you learn how to clean more effective or different ways. I mean, you
working at McDonald's, I'm selling dinners, like, you know, money management, everything. Like I don't know, it's a lot, but I feel like all those jobs shape me to who I am. So yeah, I would say yes. Every single job.
Okay, that's dope. That's fine.
Yeah, and then I love all my jobs now. I feel like I wake up every day and sometimes I don't want to go downstairs and sign in, but once I log in, I'm like, well, at least I'm blessed to have a corporate job I like, side hustles I like. I like every job that I have.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the struggle I'm having right now is the civilian job. You know what I'm saying? What I do full time outside of my side jobs. It's like I gotta go to this job like tonight. I gotta go in at 10 p.m. I'm gonna be there till 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't like it?
It's not that I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, so all I would say is keep using that job to get you the things you want on your side hustle.
Exactly.
And deuces.
Exactly.
Don't do what I did, because I quit my job thinking I could just do this side entrepreneur thing, you know, and people always pushing people to do it. And I'd be like, no, ho. Yeah. Because you don't want to be out here struggling, not being able to pay your damn bills, trying to be an entrepreneur. Because depending on people deposits and when they going to pay you, that's the headache. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like as a DJ, I was getting booked. But shit, it might take 2 weeks. I'm thinking somebody gonna pay their deposit today. I gotta wait 2 more weeks. Oh, my phone about to be off. Like I'm struggling. You know what I'm saying? So I will always recommend to everybody, keep your 9 to 5 as long as you can and let it finance your side hustle until your side hustle is paying with your job, or at least close to it, where you feel like you can live comfortable. Or just use your side hustle, your real job, to pay all your bills up if you're ready to quit. Either way, make it work for you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where I'm at now, because I was like, you know, and my job has always been a means to an end, you know what I'm saying? Because I do IT work, and I wanted to get into IT originally anyway. So now it's kind of like a stepping stone. So okay, I'm a work this until
you got this shit.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm trying.
No, you ain't trying. You have it. Look at your setup. Like I feel like my job. I ain't taking my job seriously. I'm like, oh shit. Not take my job seriously. This looks professional. You can tell you're into it, and the IT is really just enhancing what you're already doing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm trying, like, for example, if I were to quit, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if I can't pay my mortgage, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, let me get that back from you real quick. And then obviously all this goes away. So I'm just trying to get my side hustle to a point where it's like, okay, I can afford to quit. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it is at that point now. It's making more than what my civilian job makes, but I want to keep that going as long as I can, so I can start and I can start paying down the mortgage, and I could be like, okay, now I could really quit because now I don't got no payment. So y'all, I don't need shit from y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all make sure y'all follow his YouTube so we can get this money up. We got to subscribe now. Right. Because that's another stream too. You know what I'm saying? We need all the streams for him. Okay. We're trying to quit our jobs, man. Trying to just work for us.
Right. And that's ultimately the goal. You know what I'm saying? Is working for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like weird because like if you look at it, like not everybody can work for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like realistically, in a perfect world, yes, everybody could work for themselves. But realistically, the way capitalism works, the way our economy and country is set up, everybody can't work for themselves because one, everybody would have to fund everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would be able to work the jobs like the McDonald's or the trash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then the economy will collapse because nobody's doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Aside for their own stuff. So unfortunately, not everybody can do it. But those that are, you know, lucky enough to be able to, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get to that point.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I can do things to make people that can't work for themselves easier enjoy what they do in life. You know what I'm saying? So if I can employ people and be like, hey, you know, you can come do this, you know, it's chill. You don't have no obligations. Like if you need to take care of something, take care of it. Like ultimately, like quality of life is what matters. You know what I'm saying? Like people will work a job if they have a good quality of life because of the job. So if you can offer somebody that, I think that's, you know, kind of paying your dues back.
Yeah, that's the winning part when you can have it where other people making money.
Right.
And I feel like no matter what, if I was to die tomorrow, I done made so many people out here money, made them follow their dreams that I know I'll be praised, and like I know they'll give me my flowers because we make money together. I don't want you on my team if you don't want to make no money. Like how we gonna make this money, you know?
Exactly.
So yeah, I can say that at least. I try to put money in people's pocket. Like I'm real big on that, especially with my vendors and stuff. Like I have close relationships with people that I really work with, and I love just meeting them doing my events. You know what I'm saying? In my backyard. It's crazy. Like backyard, I be renting out my backyard. Like people be like, man, you think of so many hustles, and I'm like, I'm just trying to show y'all that y'all can make it instead of making excuses, because that's all people do. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and I hate excuses.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you want to make some money? I done made, me and my homegirl, we was talking on the phone one day, we was broke. I was like, bitch, we want to make us some Henny Coladas. We can go to Norfolk State Homecoming. We're going to sell these shits. So not only did we make Henny Coladas, we made some sangrias. We made some Tito's mix. We mixed a whole bunch of drinks, put them drinks in a pouch. So about it, we made $500. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my backyard when I have events, I bought my own motherfucking hookahs. Y'all want some hookahs? Rent them from me. I got hookahs. I got Henny Coladas on the deck, and I got a bar. All of this. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen.
And that's I'm glad you said that, because I got my own hookah too. I was like, I'm tired of going to hookah bars. Like I'm about to just buy my own hookah. I save myself money. You know what I'm saying? I can buy the shisha myself. I can buy the coals.
And I like the non-tobacco shisha, and none of the places out here have it. And I don't like smoking a tobacco shisha because it be making me feel lightheaded. And not trying to be funny, I'm a weed smoker, so I don't really care to smoke hookah. But if I do want to smoke a hookah, I don't want to be feeling all lightheaded and dizzy. So I don't even like the tobacco flavors they be having.
No, they definitely caught me up a few times with that stuff. I was like, damn, my head thumping right now. Yeah.
People come to me, they be like, what you put in your hookah? What is this? So I'm like, oh yeah, baby.
Right.
That's sauce.
I am weak. That's hilarious.
Yeah, because I feel like I got a secret ingredient I put in my hookahs that people don't know about.
Okay.
And that really be the kick. And they be like, what is that? I be like,
that's that secret sauce. That's that Krabby Patty formula.
That's that dirty.
Oh man. Okay, that's dope. Now, and yeah, like you said, like there's many ways to make money, and I feel like a lot of people need to become more literate when it comes to taxes too. Like register yourself as a business.
Yes.
Write off everything that pertains to your business. Mileage if you got to go somewhere.
Yes.
Food if you're hosting
stuff.
stuff.
I do all my own taxes, but yes, I learned a lot of stuff through that Clubhouse app too, business wise.
Oh, Clubhouse,
as far as, making sure even if you don't have a business address, there's like you can do a virtual one. You want everything to line up, even your email address. You want to make sure it says your business name or whatever. You know, like DJ Dirty Die, like booking at DJ Dirty Die. Everything got to match up with your bank account. You got to have a different EIN number for each business. I didn't know that because I had one EIN number, but I was doing business as two different business names. And I was like, oh, I learned a lot, you know, so I had to switch that up, get a separate bank account. For each EIN you have, you need to get a separate business account for those. So I have those. So it's just like, it's a lot of stuff you need to learn that I didn't know.
That's a lot.
I didn't want to learn it until I heard they was giving money away, even though I didn't get any of the PPP loans.
Oh, yeah.
I got my paperwork together so I could try to at least get it. I will say that was like COVID. I will say no matter what, it taught me a lot far as business wise, getting my business together. But I do like what it did for the people, far as people who didn't have money to make their dreams come true. They definitely was giving out some money. So yeah.
No, for sure. A lot of people.
It was time for us to come up. It was like a little come up season. It was
legit.
We up.
Yeah, legit. Like we made it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of like you said, a lot of people got money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people learned different ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? We had to learn new ways to be creative because we can't just go outside no more and throw events or anything like that. So you got people doing virtual DJing. You got all different types of things going on. So yeah.
Yeah, because I made money off that virtual DJing too. I was like, oh, these niggas tipping. Oh shit, let me do this once a week. Because I ain't think they was gonna tip because I didn't go up there for that. I just wanted to DJ, and I was like, I'm gonna just go up here and rock out. When they started tipping, I was like, oh shit, I'd have made $75 for that little hour. This is lit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like people be surprised how much money you can make. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put your mind to it and you look at different ways to make money, you'll find them. You know what I'm saying?
Even when I did that backyard event, I didn't even think it was gonna be nothing. I was like, I'm gonna just do something for Juneteenth in my backyard. I'm like, it'll be in the backyard. I'll have the people doing the temperature checks. I'll have masks. I wanted to make sure everything. But when I looked up, I said, oh, it's lit out here. Like it was super packed and everybody like it's so. I already sold like 90 tickets for it this year. People are really looking forward to it because it was so dope last year. So I'm like, damn, it was lit. But this year, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't even know. Like,
and people definitely ready to get back outside too.
Yes,
so yeah, they're definitely looking forward.
People keep hitting me up. So it's a my Juneteenth event is this the second year for it, but it's a sip, puff, and paint.
Okay.
Yeah, so I call it sip, puff, and paint. And they paint heroes, and the money, everybody who paint, their money is donated, and whatever they donate, I donate that. Okay. And the vendor money, I normally use that to pay the artists to perform. Okay. So they can make money too.
That's dope. You got any funds in mind as far as where you're donating to this year?
I'm really going towards the whole Emporia thing. I don't, I'm actually tired of donating to those types of causes. I really wanted to give back to our Black businesses out here. I feel like instead of having housewarmings, we should have like business parties and things of that nature. Okay. So I really wanted to use the money and just give it back to some of the vendors because, some of them might want to open their own store soon or they got bigger goals, So if I can contribute towards that, I would rather help them because the police keep killing us and it's getting even sadder. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of people helping, so it's not a lot of people helping the small businesses who didn't get PPP loans. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Who didn't have their paperwork together. Like for my photo booth business, it started like the week. I didn't get my photo booth till 2 weeks after they did the cutoff for when your business can start in 2020. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I paid $11,000 for that damn photo booth and COVID hit. So I'm like, I ain't even made my money back yet. Can I get that back? Right. So it'd be like little stuff like that. And I'm like, no, we need to get back to the businesses. So what I was thinking is donating it to the vendors that rock with me. Okay. Or put their name. I be doing raffles and stuff. Last year I was giving out tasers and
wow. Tasers and self-protection. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. People need it.
Juneteenth, we Black, we gotta stick together. Right. If I can give you a taser or some mace, it might can save your life, No, for sure. So we raffle stuff like that off and all the vendors donate an item and we raffle that. But yeah, I think I'm leaning towards more giving back to it's this girl, she actually just started and I ain't want to say this, but anyway, she started a dope nonprofit. It's basically for kids who parents might have got killed from gun violence. My daughter dad, Avi's dad, was killed from gun violence, so she never got to meet her dad, and he was shot June, July, August, 3 months before she was born. So her organization helped kids like that, and like he was a hustler. He didn't work anywhere, so it's not like I was getting the Social Security check or the state was giving me a check. His mom was in jail when he got killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I had any support. I was only 18. Right. So for that organization, I would donate.
Okay.
money towards stuff like that. Because I wanted to start a nonprofit like that, but since she already started it, it ain't no need for me to start it.
Right.
Just join in with her or contribute to hers. As soon as she dropped it, I think it dropped May the 1st. I forgot what day. I donated to it because I'm like, this is a really good cause. And she trying to help kids, you know. So I might donate to her.
That's dope.
Because she got a really dope nonprofit.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, that's dope.
And I can relate to it because my child went through the same thing, you know.
Right.
So.
Okay.
But some of the kids, they meet their parents and then they die, you know. So it'd be different for different people. But I might donate to her organization now that I think about it.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I always wait till the last minute, but I give them the money right then so people can see where their money went. I don't want people thinking, oh, I'm just trying to get y'all money to go fund me. You know, niggas be thinking you trying to steal. Like, I don't need y'all money. And I don't have to donate it. Let's be clear. It's what I want to do.
Right.
But when they donated it, I did the GoFundMe that night so people can see I cashed out the money and we sent it so they can know where their money went. So I do that too.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm looking forward to my Juneteenth celebration.
Okay, for sure. Now let's talk about the Dirty Den real quick.
Dirty's Den.
Dirty's Den. Yeah, there we go.
That's my room. That's what I call my house.
So let's talk a little about that. Like what went into that and what inspired that?
Dirty's Den actually came from my brother. I always wanted to open like a sports bar. And my brother's like, oh, a dope name for it would be Dirty's Den. But then I got my house. I was like, oh, this is going to be my DJ room. So I call it Dirty's Den. And I started the Dirty Show in there. So in 2013, I was on WLAB radio with Silk, the guy that taught me how to DJ. I was a radio personality. And then I ended up being a program director for them. Once WLAB went away, I went to Cheesetown Radio. And I was doing all the interviews out of my house. I was the Peninsula side. Cheesetown Radio is in Chesapeake, so I was doing the Peninsula part.
Okay.
I was like, let's just do your own thing. Let's do the Dirty Show. Ain't nobody listening to radio no more. Not internet radio, you know. I might as well try to get on YouTube TV or, you know, do my own thing. Yeah, no, so legit. I was like, I ain't going to keep building up other people's brands. Let me just do my own thing. So I did my own thing. People rock with me, and I do the Dirty Show out of my DJ room.
Okay.
And shout out to Rosie. She just redid my wall, but my homeboys, Khalif Customs, they did my first wall, my Cheesetown Radio wall, and my Dirty's Den wall.
Okay,
and
dope.
the Dirty Show is basically just a show showcasing and exposing the dopeness that Virginia has to offer, whether it be from artists to entrepreneurs or whatever you're doing out here. I just try to expose the greatness.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just dopeness out here. So.
Right. No, for sure. Now, and I feel like with anything, like I feel like the hardest part, I mean, obviously for one is starting, you know what I'm saying? Starting your own thing is always the hardest part. But the second hardest part is come up with a name. Like it's so hard for me to come up with names. Like
that is the hardest part.
Because you want to pick something that's like, okay, I want something that's going to be timeless, but I want something that's going to be catchy too. You know what I'm saying?
And see, you think of that, and only thing I'm thinking, oh, it got to have some hip hop in it. Everything I do, I be like, oh, it gotta have some hip hop. So I did the Sip, Puff, and Paint. I'm like, yeah, it gotta have some.
I got
a flick and a bic. I did movie night in the backyard with the projector or whatever, and I called it a flick and a bic.
Okay.
I just be trying to think of catchy something they would say in hip hop or a lyric or something like that. Right. It makes it a little easier. The Dirty Show was easy because it's just my name. Put the and the show in the front and the end, and you got a show. Like Ellen, Oprah, you know, all the greats had their name in the show. So, and then far as my name can do so much. So on the Dirty Show, my radio show, I had a Dirty Dozen. The Dirty Dozen was basically my countdown. I would play 6 industry, 6 independent songs. I'll always use the independent songs as the odd number. So it always be an independent artist is number 1.
Okay.
Little stuff like that. Or it'll be somebody I'm real close with. They'll be the number 1 song. And then I had a Dirty Laundry segment. The Dirty Laundry segment is the total opposite of what people think because I'm not really a person that gossip a lot. I like to show love. So the Dirty Laundry was basically just paying homage to like the designers out here.
Oh, laundry, clothes. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Dirty Laundry. I'm just putting y'all little dirty laundry out there. And all I was doing was just promoting their brand, whatever their website was.
Okay.
Things like that. But yeah, just dirty stuff.
Okay.
People always think the worst when they think dirty. So my dirty is always trying to give you the opposite of what y'all think of what my name is. Because people be acting so weird. Oh my God, they call you dirty? Like, yeah. What the fuck is wrong with it? Michael Jackson had a whole song called Dirty Diana. And then when I heard the lyrics, I was like, oh shit, I don't want to be called her.
Right.
But then he was talking about Diana Ross. She the GOAT. Like, whatever. So, it's whatever.
I got you. Okay. That's dope. Now, we covered a lot. So I guess I'll wrap it up with this. So how do you define yourself? Like, what are some core values that you define yourself by?
Just keeping it real.
Okay.
And pushing people. I try to motivate people. Mm-hmm. People keep trying to get me to be a motivational speaker. Every morning I wake up like, hey y'all, good morning. Like, I just be wanting people to feel good. And because I guess what I've been through is, I don't blame nobody what I've been through, because I put myself in those situations, right?
Yeah.
But I'm happy I'm not there. Like, I told you before, I won't stable. I used to work a bunch of different places. Mm-hmm. I'm stable with my job. I've been in my house for 4 years. I'm growing, so I'm more proud of myself. So I wake up happy every day, and they be like, what you so happy for, nigga? Because I ain't where I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You got to be appreciative of what you have. And I don't think a lot of people be appreciative. So
yeah, for sure.
And my major quote in the morning is like, keep working until everything works out. Because it will work out. But if you're going to have negative thoughts on it, because I learned that the hard way. I used to always think negative. Like, my 30s were my worst years. But I put it out there. I was like, oh, 30s is, I don't want to turn 30. 30 is the worst. And that's what I got. And my 40s are lit, because I already claimed that it was going to be lit for me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm just like, oh, it's lit out here. Like, oh, yeah. Okay, 40. I see you, Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Okay. I saw somewhere. I can't remember where I saw that. But they were saying people's best years are in the 30s. Now, obviously, because your 20s, you're still trying to figure stuff out. Right. You're still trying to learn how to be an adult, responsibility. I mean, you're having your fun.
Like the whole world came crashing down when I turned 30. I just went through so much. Like, I thought I was going to be married to my daughter's dad. We broke up, and then I wasn't stable. I couldn't get a job. It was just like I had to keep starting over, and it was hell. Yeah. But I can't blame nobody but myself, I
mean, I got you. But I mean, and look at you now, you know what I'm saying? You're doing great. You're enjoying life.
I'm making y'all happy every day.
Right.
I used to be sad and depressed. Like, and I don't judge people either, because I'd have been through so much. And I think that's why people cater, or what is it? What's the word I want to use?
Gravitate.
Yeah. Gravitate towards me a lot, because I don't judge you. I just try to help you.
Right.
And if I can help you, I help you. So,
okay.
Like, sometimes it's just, oh, I know a person that can do that. And you say to people thinking I'm saving the world. I'm like, all I did was give you the phone number to this person.
Right.
But if you think I saved the world, we saved it together,
Right.
But it'd be little stuff like that I do. And I be trying to, because I want to be like you know how they got the black godfather, Clarence Avant? I want to be the black godmother.
Okay.
I just want to connect the dots. I don't need the attention, or I don't want the praise for it. But if I can put you in a situation where you win, I'm happy with that, because I know I got you there. You ain't even got to tell nobody. I be like, yeah, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I be happy all the time because of that, So just like my mixtape. Like, my mixtape is a shit. I got some of the 757 best artists up there. It's like 40 people on a mixtape with crazy. 38 songs, 32. I don't even know how many songs on my mixtape no more. But that was called The Basement.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Big Tigger.
Okay, I got you.
I'm a hip-hop fan. That's how my whole dirty show, I wanted to redo The Basement.
Okay, I got
you. I feel like they don't show videos. There's so many dope artists that videos ain't being shown now. So I'm just trying to bring that old school feel back.
Like MTV music videos and stuff, yeah.
I want to do the TRL. That's what made me do the dirty show. I'm like, I want to do this. I want to interview people. I want to show their videos, you know. I want to rap, so I do a backseat of my Jeep. And I try to get artists to get in the backseat of my Jeep and just rap over old beats. It's kind of like my mixtape, but I'm not a rapper. I use other people's raps, but it's fun. It's something to do.
No, for sure. That's dope.
I be thinking of so much stupid shit to do, and people do it. I be like, oh, you with it? Let's do it. But that's how a lot of stuff happened for me. People be thinking I be having a grand plan. I don't write nothing down. Most of the stuff just, let me do a movie night. Or I might see something and be like, let me do this. So
yeah, no, for sure. It's just going on a whim and trying something. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times those things that you go on a whim on and try end up having the best results.
The lit ones,
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I encourage people, like, if you if you have a thought or anything that you want to do, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and ponder about doing it.
Right. And also, don't keep pushing it off. Like, when I was younger, a lot of people close to me passed away. And a lot of people don't look at things the way I look at it. But stop putting that shit off a weekend. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do it in September. You don't even know if you're going to be here in September or the people that you're trying to work with. If you can work with them now, get it done. Like, and just hold on to it. If anything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really on some, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Facts. If I can film 6 episodes of The Dirty Show tonight, let's get that done. I got 6 episodes knocked out the way. You know, I'm just switch my shirt. It's not much, you know. So 6 shirts. No, lay them all out. You know what I'm saying? I done did 6 interviews for the day. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy ways to get stuff done and to do it. You just gotta execute it. People don't be wanting to execute.
Yeah, and that's why I said the hardest thing about doing anything is getting it done and actually starting it. You know what I'm saying? But once you start it, chances are you're gonna see it through because you already started it, you invested in it, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely encourage everybody to just follow your dreams, what you want to do.
Keep doing it.
If it don't work out, that's fine. Try something different.
Or if you lose taste for it, see if you get the taste for it again. Because I had lost the taste for DJing because my hard drives kept crashing. Kept losing music and my crates was all messed up. I was like, man, it ain't meant for me to do this shit. Because what the fuck? Like, that's like the most frustrating thing as a DJ, you know?
Right.
So just building my crates back up. But me getting booked every month, I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing, God. It's God's plan, you know? Get your crates together. So I just get them together every night now.
You still having hard drive issues or?
Yeah, no, I got my hard drive, but what happened was...
You got a solid state drive?
Who?
A solid state drive?
No.
Okay, my bad. I'm gonna explain it.
Look, I'm like, as soon as you said it, I'm like, it sounds like some shit I ain't got.
I'm weak. So I'm gonna put you on something real quick. So a hard disk drive is a hard drive. It's an external drive or internal drive, but it's a drive that has moving components in it. Those are typically the cheaper ones. With the big storage, you get like a 2 terabyte one for like $70.
Okay, that's what I got.
Yeah, so those ones are more prone to fail because they have moving parts in them. The more expensive solid state drive ones, they don't have moving components. And the good thing about those, you can delete stuff on them and you never run out of like storage, because what happens on hard disk drives, they fragment or is what it's called. So they like, you can delete stuff and then like you still like lose storage space. I feel like you're reading my
computer right now.
Right. So if you get a solid state drive, you can delete stuff. You don't have to worry about fragmentation.
Yes, that's the issue I had.
And they never, like, you can have a solid state drive. They're durable. You can drop them. You don't have no issues with it. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah. So
can you send me some brand names? I need to order that ASAP.
I can show you one after we're done with this. Like, I got a couple over here.
Because what I want to do is I wanted to get like a 4 terabyte one like that and keep everything up there so I don't even have to worry about it. Because this, I got like 6 hard drives at home, not bullshitting you, that I don't even know if I can get the music off of them. Like,
you might could, because I actually have software on my computer that can pull old data, so it can like go through like a hard drive if like it's corrupted data or something like that. Yeah. So
do you know how much music I can get back with that?
Ring a bell, I got you.
Oh my God. This is having like
I'm weak. But yeah, there's ways to get stuff. I don't think you
understand how many hard drives I've been through. Like I done had 3 hard drives crash on me and 2 computers crash with my music up there. That's why I was about to say, fuck this.
Yeah.
Equipment, everything. Like,
I got you.
So this is like,
yeah. So solid state drive is definitely the way to go as far as like storage, and like obviously it's expensive. You're gonna,
I don't care about the price. I just didn't know it was a such thing.
Yeah. No, there is.
Yeah, I just thought that those other hard drives was just it. I never did research on the actual external hard drive. I just went to the store and bought, like you said, it's a 2 terabyte, $80. Let me get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
For sure.
Oh, I learned something new today. I like learning.
Right, exactly. But all right, no, I think we covered a lot. So I'll wrap it up with that. Where can people find you at as far as social media?
Y'all can find me. Everything is at DJ Dirty Die. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Even though I don't TikTok, I'm up there.
Okay.
DJDirtyDie.com is my website. Yeah, go to my Insta stories, my Instagram. I try to motivate y'all every morning. Okay. And make y'all smile.
Nice.
Because life is good. You just gotta.
Absolutely.
You know, and then, enjoy
your music's out on streaming platforms. You have it on your website.
My album, The Cardinal, is out on all digital platforms. Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify. You know, run it up for your girl. We did real good on iTunes. I wasn't expecting that many people. And me getting a little check from this, I was like,
right.
Hey, Distro Kid.
Oh, you use Distro's Kid?
Yeah, I use Distro
you.
Kid to distribute the music. So yeah, shout out to everybody that has listened and supported. And check out all the videos. They're on YouTube, DJ Dirty Die. But that's it.
Okay, got you. You got anything you want to add on a concluding note, or? Huh? You got anything you want to add on a concluding note, or?
Oh yeah, shout out to my daughters, Avi and Amira. I love y'all. And shout out to all the artists I work with. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs. Shout out to all y'all, man. And shout out to all my clients, because y'all always make sure I'm booked and busy. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'allabomb.com.
Okay, that's dope.
So shout out to y'all.
Okay, awesome. All right, we all heard it here first. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow Dirty D on all. I keep on going to D.
Y'all. He got to go to work and stuff.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Don't tell me about it. But yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and follow on all social media platforms. Make sure y'all go ahead and run the streams up. Line the pockets up. Yes. Make sure y'all go ahead and go to that Juneteenth event too.
Watch our interview like 20 times.
Absolutely.
A piece.
It's been a pleasure having you. I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, y'all. 75Junction out.